You soft, you slop. They call him pop. Rolling in bands, riding around, I'll beat up your lot. Hey, those want a cop, but they are just not. I'm up in the club.
My name is Justin Genova, and I am a certified G and a bona fide stud, and you can't teach that. Bada boom, realest guy in the room. How you doing? I'm back. It's been a long time since we've done a pickup video. Tim did his part 1. Tim doing his thing, awesome pickups. It's been like over a month, man, since our last pickup video. So it's been really hard to get together, really busy. Had my birthday last week, was in New York, working a ton, so back. Actually, this is the one thing I picked up when I was in New York. This awesome Star Fox Zero shirt from the Nintendo World Store itself, baby. So I'm gonna try and jump into this. There's a lot of stuff. Like I said, last week's my birthday. Girlfriend, Shannon, I love you. You're amazing. She got me so many awesome things. I'm just gonna show like the game related stuff that I got. She got me 2 records. I'll show this one first. Best of Nicktoons. And this is how well we know each other. I was actually gonna get this for her birthday, but I decided to wait on it, and she ended up getting it for me. So pretty cool. Got this sweet color, like vinyl thing. It's pretty sweet. Classic Nicktoons themes and songs from the shows, things like that. Pretty cool. That's an awesome album. But this album is my new favorite album that I have. It's a Pokemon theme album, or it's the soundtrack for Pokemon Red and Blue. It's got everything on it. It's incredible. It's even got the Pokemon TV show theme, which is so badass for this album. It's like a hand-drawn, well, this is a print of a hand-drawn. It's kind of like a spoof of the Beatles. I like it. It's got some weird stuff in it. And on the back it lists all the original 151 Pokemon on it. And a cool little color thing. But this thing is sweet. What an awesome album. So happy to have this. Shannon, you rock. And then she got me an awesome GameCube collector's item here. But it's a Nintendo GameCube Target exclusive Mario bobblehead. This thing is sick. It had to come out like right around launch. It's got a bunch of launch titles on it. Pretty sweet. I won't take it out of the box, but there's a picture of it right there. So awesome. Thank you so much, Shannon. You, hands down, the greatest. And as you guys know, I've been picking up GameCube games, trying to complete the entire GameCube library. I'm at about 400 games, I think, something like that. Getting close to 400. And we got another big stack of GameCube stuff right here. I'm gonna run through these really quick. FIFA Street, King Kong, Call of Duty 2, the big red one, Red Card 2003, kind of a pricey sports game. Backyard Football, Backyard Baseball, Jeremy McGrath Supercross World, Judge Dredd, Dredd versus Death. Shout out. Over the Hedge, Shrek Extra Large. I think I have all the Shrek games now. There's like 4 of them. KO the Kangaroo Round 2, Nickelodeon Party Blast, Shadow the Hedgehog, Shark Tale, Happy Feet, Flushed Away, and Gun. And then this game I actually already had. I can't remember, was the last pickup video or a pickup before that? It was really nice crossing this off the list. Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. Now, let me go, why are you showing this? This is actually an upgrade. This is an upgrade right here. The one I had wasn't nearly as nice as this one. This thing is in like mint condition. And also, do you remember, the other one I got didn't actually have the manual with it. And this one has the crispiest manual I've ever seen. The disc is perfect. So, this is an awesome one to throw in to the collection, baby. Oh yeah. Boom. Boom, right next to another excellent game, Finding Nemo. So I got some more really obscure collector's type items. I guess I'll show these off. One being a Nintendo Wii hat. This guy's been coming into cool stuff, and he's been dropping off like a lot of like Nintendo promo stuff. That's how I got, I think the GameCube calculator was from him. He brought in some Wii stuff last month. That's how I got this hat. I think it's awesome. So, how to pick this up. He also brought these guides in, the official Nintendo Player's Guide. It's got a lot of NES stuff in it. That's really cool. And then this Game Boy Player's Guide. Alright, the next stuff here is kind of like newer releases, things like that that I kind of picked up at miscellaneous stores. This is from Five Below, Nintendo 3DS game. It's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Master Splinter's Training Pack. It's got 2 Ninja Turtle games in one, so it's a combo cart. So it's $5. Both games are pretty bad, but this actually just came out. Not just came out. It's been out for almost a month now. It's a GameStop exclusive, Song of the Deep. I actually got this pre-owned from them, and then I had a $5 certificate, so this cost like $6 for me, which this game looks awesome. You need to play it. Insomniac Games. I think this is the first game that's like published by GameStop's company Game Trust. And these are from Best Buy. I had to get these just because this set's cool, and I plan on getting it, like the actual game, sooner or later. It's a Star Wars Rise Against the Empire set. It's got Luke and Leia, and this was like on sale for $6, I think, one week. So I decided to pick it up. They're just cool figures either way. I really like the Disney Infinity figures, just the way they look. They're pretty cool. And then this came out a couple months ago. It seemed like everybody hated it, and it's just been dropping in price ever since. I managed to get it for $15. It's Mighty Number 9 on the Wii U. I'm interested in playing this. It looks like a fun game. I don't get why everybody's hating it, but I guess I'll try it out myself and then form my own opinion. I'm sure it's a fun game. These were actually free from a good friend of mine at Cash Converters, my friend Chrissy. She holds games for me, and she's awesome, and it's like the one connection I have as far as being able to get stuff, like the first eyes to see stuff that comes into the store. So Chrissy's awesome. She gave these to me for free. 264 games, Xena Warrior Princess and Gauntlet Legends. Two games I did not have, and 2 games I'll be holding on to. I'm not a huge 64 collector, but man, that's cool. Thank you so much, Chrissy. If you're watching this, you're probably not. Thank you. Chrissy was also nice enough to give this to me for $1. It's a Wii U game. It's one I didn't have. It's nothing insane, but a Wii U game for $1. I think she said she accidentally took it in as a DVD, so they priced them as DVDs, which we priced those for $1. Just Dance 4. Wii U game I don't have to spend $15 to $20 on. Thank you, Chrissy. Alright, a couple random thrift store finds. Man, it's been so long that I can't even remember exactly where I got all this stuff from and how much I paid for it. But I know it wasn't pricey. First thing I got from Goodwill is Disney Infinity, the first set. It's got the little pad on the back. It's got the starting characters in it. I think that was like $4 or something. I'd rather have this on the Wii U, but for $4, I don't want to pass on that. And the next game here, I think I paid about $7 for it at the Goodwill, which isn't bad. I think it's like a $15 to $20 game. It's a Hudson Soft title, Super Adventure Island. Nintendo. It was the only Super Nintendo game they even had there. But I figured for $6, that's not a bad price for that. I can't remember where I got this from, but I know I needed it for the Wii U, so I picked it up. Mass Effect 3 in the collection. You know, I'm trying to complete the Wii U collection. A beautiful Wii U kiosk right over there. I want to fill it up with as many games. Seriously, the Wii U is going to be the Dreamcast of Nintendo consoles. 10 years from now, those games are going to be really hard to get a hold of. I'm telling you. Mark my words, baby. Another Goodwill find here. Bleach Dark Souls on the DS. That is complete. Nice find there. And I got these actually from the DAV thrift store. Atari Anthology on the PS2, and then Half-Life on the PS2. Both complete. I think those were $3 a piece. Very, very nice finds there. So this last bit of stuff here is from Cool Stuff. We've had a lot of really weird stuff come in recently. This being one of those things. But I had to pick it up. It's Professional Baseball Spirits 4 on the PS3. Somebody brought in a whole bunch of import sports games. I actually tried it out. I felt like I had to. I know it's a sports game, but it's a Japanese baseball game. Like, I need that. I need that. And the PS3, of course, plays Japanese games, plays import games. It's not region locked or anything like that, so pretty awesome. And another PS3 game here, Valkyria Chronicles. It's a good one to have. And then I love this game. Oh man, so I had to buy it for the PS3. I had it on the 360 before. I'm trying to only collect exclusives on the 360 and get everything else on the PS3 just because I like the PS3 more. Far Cry 3, one of the best first-person shooters of all time. Love this game. Some other random stuff here. 2 Game Boy Advance games. Mario Pinball Land, did not have it. And then this one's awesome. It's actually from Video Game Heaven is where I got this one at. Metal Slug, Advance, baby. That is going to be a nice one to have in the collection. Especially when Tim makes those cases for me. Oh, it's going to look awesome. Thank you. Also, shout out to Tim. He made me some covers for some Game Boy Advance games, and I left the covers at his house last month when I was there. But thank you, Tim. Thank you. We got one Super Nintendo game, Excalibur 2097. It's a beat 'em up game. It's okay, not bad. Picked that up for $7. And then Metroid Prime Hunters on the DS. Did not have this. Got it complete. $16.99 on that. This is actually a really fun game. I know that Metroid Federation Force, whatever the hell that 3DS game, just came out last week. So I need to pick that up. I'm going to give that some time though. And then a game that I actually need to start playing on the Wii U. They put a special controller out for a special tournament Pro Pad. Pokken Tournament Pro Pad. Brand new, in the box. I'm going to play that game eventually, but decided to pick this up. It was only $18, so not bad. If anything, it's going to just look really cool on my Wii U display, but I'll actually give it a try. Last 2 things I'm going to show you here are actually new systems for my collection. The first one, actually I was going to pick up a couple months back. Somebody was trading it in, and I was actually like, I called dibs on it. I was like, I'm getting this thing. I want this. And when they traded it in, I got dibs on it. I'm totally buying it. I was actually trading in stuff after they did their trade-in, but the thing is, they actually didn't end up going with their trade. They changed their mind very last second, decided to hold on to it, and then somebody else brought this in last month, and I was so happy to see it. It's a Nintendo Super Famicom. It's kind of dirty, but it's complete. It's got all the hookups. 2 controllers. One is actually, you know, first party Nintendo one. The other one's a third party. So happy to have this. Because like I mentioned before, Super Famicom games are a lot cheaper to pick up. Plus they have a bigger selection of them. The games are so cheap, I just had to pick these up. Even though I have Super Mario World. I had to have it Japanese. Look at that cartridge. It's amazing. I think this one was a Japanese exclusive. Bomberman Beat-A-Man. I don't know. I picked it up. It's cool. It was really cheap. And then I think this one is Mickey's Quest. Could be wrong. I'm gonna pick up games that don't really require, much reading. So obviously I can't pick up, Super Mario RPG or Chrono Trigger, things like that, or I won't understand what's going on. But like adventure games like that, there's a lot of shmups. I'm gonna pick up some of that stuff on the Super Famicom because it's so much cheaper there. And then last but not least, so excited for this to be in my collection. I'm not a huge 64 collector. I've mentioned that a bunch of times. But this system I've wanted for so long because it's so awesome. And now I have it. It's the Pikachu Nintendo 64 system.
これが64ピカチュウ。ピカチュウ、任天堂64発売中。ピカチュウ。
It's super clean. His cheeks light up, everything. Little foot reset button, Pokeball power on and off. Got that expansion in there, baby. And then what makes it even cooler than that, it's got that matching controller, baby. Tight stick, tight buttons. So happy to have this. Woo! In the collection. That's everything. That was kind of a mess. I'm sorry. It's been so long, my memory is just foggy of how I got all this stuff, so thank you for sticking with me. If you did, I appreciate it, and I love you. And next time, Tim and I will be back together in his game room, showing you our pickups together. But until next time, continue liking, continue subscribing. Thank you so much for watching this episode of the Mega Retro Bros.
And you can't teach that.
Peace.